everybody, it's Julie, and I am here with the next part of decorating my little journal that I made yesterday in about an hour. And it is as it was when I got done, because I was behind on household chores and had to go and do some laundry and stuff, go to the bank. So I did go ahead and I've placed these page flags in the pockets so I would not lose them. And I have chosen some of the things I'm going to be putting inside this book. Oh, by the way, I've added this to the cover, and I've placed a card here, and I will put my purpose probably for this book. And I might even add a little, well, maybe no pull out, because I know it's there. Nobody else needs to pull it. I did cut around this with my little edge trim scissors. These are Fisker's paper edgers. These are probably 25 years old. So they're vintage, or almost vintage. And you might have these. They do still sell these days. And so I've pulled some of mine out and put them in places so that I'll actually use them. And so let's get started and see what we're going to be using. So I have cut the back of the calendar into little pieces, and I'm going to use, I know I'm going to use these 3 for tabs. And then I also have some cut to possibly be tags and other things. So I have those. Also, do remember, if you make one of these, make it really fast, making it an hour journal or however long it takes you. I would love to see it in my Scrap All About It Facebook group. And I'm going to give away, because remember I was going to make 2 of these. So I have the second one, and I'm going to make that, and I'm going to give it away to somebody that made one and showed it to us, what they did for their making it an hour scrapbook journal. Someplace to write things down now. So, okay, so I'm going to just show you some of the things that I've gathered together. So these are the confetti that I got from Target. So that's how many gold rabbits were in there. This is how many Easter medallions were in it. And then I put the flowers and the leaves in here, and I've separated them out. I do have some here on my desk so that I can use those easily. Let's see. So I don't know if you've seen these, but they have these tags at Michael's. So they go with the, was it the Ooh La La or C'est La Vie or something? They go with that set. And there's 10 of each of 6 tags, and they're thick cardboard. They'll make great tag albums all by themselves. So they match my book. And because they're the watercolor, they're a little lighter pink than what I've been using, but I'm going to pull those out and in case I want to use those. But those were at Michael's in the Hot Buy section, and there, I don't know if they ever made it into a haul video. Yeah, believe it or not, there's actually, I buy stuff that you guys never see in a haul video, because sometimes I come home and put stuff away and go, oh, I should have done a haul video. Okay, so we've already told you about those. So I have this set of words that I bought a couple years ago, and I will probably use 1 or 2 of these, as like a tuck pocket or to decorate a pocket. We'll put those right, well, that's where they go anyway. I have some of my book paper. So these are envelopes that are already cut out and scored. So I may use some of those. This was a scrap paper that was on my desk. Here's a couple of those, the pockets that I make out of the book paper. This is the file that I make. Sometimes this is a pocket that I make out of the paper. The large book, the large tags. Here's a small pocket. So you would, well, you can do a couple of things. One thing is you can tuck this in and have it be a note this way, or you can glue it here and it gives you a little bit more of an open pocket. Here is a pocket tuck. See, none of these have been glued, so they just need to be glued. I really think I'm going to go ahead and put this in the book because I wanted to write about Loretta. So I'm probably going to put this in the book. It was literally, these things were close by. This is from the Flavia book that I showed you. And so I've gone through and just cut out some of the items that I would use. Some tags and some other things. This right here, I have a lot of these actually. And these are the envelopes from church. And sometimes, you know, if we didn't go, we have the envelopes left and they're colored, and they have, the back even is kind of cool looking. See, this is, I think it's cool. And so I may use those. I do have them in my little stack here. And I pulled out a couple of the yellow tags. They live right up there. And a green tag. This was a token of love that came off of the larger postcard. I have a couple of, well, Project Life cards and a Memory Decks card. Some more little tags. I have the bigger tags right up there. I have some various, just little pieces of lace. I have these Enjoy written on tags that are already done, and so I'll probably use the purple, but I'll use one of those. These die cuts were in the basket that I've been using to help me not go out of frame, so I don't get people unhappy that I went out of frame. These are the edge pieces from the thing I put on the cover, and I thought I might use them as like you know, at the top of a tag. So I have them if I want to use them or not. There were a couple of hearts that were left over from Valentine's Day still sitting here close to my desk. This with mighty hand and outstretched arm, God's love endures forever. Psalm 136:12, and I thought I would put that in there because it's just, I love the idea of the sailboat. This reminds me of Lake Casitas when I was a kid, and God's love endures forever. I totally want that in my book. These were just a couple of scratch papers. She Shines, I like that. Thought it might make a cool pocket. This is a file folder thingy that I had made when I was cutting out the file folder, and I was like, you know what, I might use that. Little teeny tiny tag. A giant tag. Some more of that scratch paper. I have these little note cards that are watercolor that match perfectly. Here are some more items from the Flavia book. And they say possibilities, cherish, treasure, gratitude, daydreams, all kinds of fun things. This one that says, this is my happy, although it's kind of stuck to my table. The bean eyes keep showing up. That cracked me up that somebody noticed it was on the floor, so I took it and put it on my desk, and now another one's shown up, so I guess it's double. And the hello. So I just attached them there. Got another piece of the lace here. So we come back over and have some little words, some memory decks cards, and another tag. Put the tag up with the tags. Memory decks with the tags. This came out of a Studio Calico kit that I got a long time ago. And so I was thinking maybe real life might be able to go in. Got this like coin envelope. This was a stamped image that I got in a rack, and it says Daydream. I thought that would be perfect. This is a Project Life card, and I've used other pieces. Thought I might be able to use that. You know, every once in a while, even it's one of my favorite stamps. This is from well, it was from Dots. Now they're close to my heart. And one of my favorite stamps. So those could go in there. Happiness held is the seed. Happiness shared is the flower. That will probably go in there. The real joy in life is in the play. And you see, these are stamped images. And I've just gone and stamped a bunch of them. Same thing as the person did for me with the rack. Stamp a bunch of images, and I'm able to use them later. These are later. These are memory decks cards. These came in Happy Mail, and she wrote what was in that particular thing, and now I'll be able to use these in my book. So I'll just cover up. It's not my note. It is what was actually in it was a die cut swap. So then I have one of these pieces of lace and a variety of stickers. So these came from Hobby Lobby. These came from Michael's. They're the tab stickers that were in the Bible journaling section. I even thought I might use one of these circle pages, and then because you can write just in the circles. So some more. These were from Michael's a couple years ago. And so there's a variety of stickers. And then I have the flowers out. And I also have one of the little round flowers that I made. And that's to remind me that I could bake more. Okay, so there is more. I showed you some of the other things when I was getting ready to start the journal, and they are right over here. So we'll just go ahead, and I'm going to leave. Oh, and I have a This Book Belongs To. So I'm going to leave these little things on my desk so that I can use them. And we'll go ahead and pull out the book. And I think we'll start with these tabs just because we have them. They are ready. And hopefully our new little stapler will work. I'm just going to go in and find a few pages. And they have the month. Well, I don't really need the month, but I'm going to come back and go over the month with a word, probably. So we'll just go ahead and come here, and we can put this on, and we'll also put this little piece of lace . So I'll do that one. this one. We have the heart. So I'm going to go ahead and just punch heart, and then we'll come down a little further. Okay, I'm just looking for a plain page. I'm probably going to cover, I'm going to put something else on, so I think I'm going to come down here and put this one, and I had another piece of lace, but it's so tiny. Let's see. See if you can see. Okay, that one you can't, because this is so, has no color, I'm going to turn it around, actually. And we'll just put it in that way. Okay. There's those tabs. Then I think we'll come in with this one here. Do I want daydreams or gratitude, reflection, real life, or life? I think like life. Well, I like life. I do like life. I'm going to do 2 staples on this one, and I'm going to put this little piece of lace there. Let's see, are we stapled on there pretty good? We are, because the other thing I want to be able to do is to put with a bulb pin and attach it. So we'll just attach the bulb pin here, and eventually I'll put something kind of cool on there, I think. Okay, so, but it's there and it's ready. Okay, so let's come up. We have this, and I thought that we could, well, if we totally cut it, then we'll have, I mean, I was like, okay, yeah. I don't have my sew machine up, so we are not sewing today. But we could fold this. It's really kind of heavy. So I don't think I want to fold it. I really like these. Might be kind of fun to put that onto that. Excuse me. I'm going to use the needle to help get that through. We'll come and cut this tag. And we'll just go ahead and so they tell me we are expecting a storm here in Southern California. We live at about 2,500 feet. So I don't know how low they expect the snow to go on this one. Okay, I like that. Now what that does is when I have just a little thing to write, that gives me a place to put a little thing. A little thing. Okay, so over here I do have some other things that I thought I could use because they will match. And so there's a lot of blank pages in here, and I thought on the blank page or on when the lined pages go down like this, sometimes I like to do things. So I think what I'm going to do, okay, so I have this little envelope. This is from the flower shop from a long time ago, and I thought I could put it on here, decorate it. It could flip up and it could be a pocket. So we would get a lot of use out of our little envelope here. So I'm just going to attach some ATG glue, and I'm going to come back, and remember, when you're attaching something, you want to leave a little bit of a gutter so that it will lay flat. Otherwise, it'll be fighting for room with the thing that you are putting it down on. So then we'll come back and we'll just go ahead and go around in a U shape on this yellow index card. And it will become a little pocket. Okay. So there we go. We'll just set it down there. So we have a little pocket, and we can add